Y'all are on the East Van Dance Shit Show.
Yeah, a buddy of mine passed away yesterday.
Oh fuck, I'm sorry to hear that, man. My condolences, bro. That's never easy.
Yeah, it was a real bummer. Um, but yeah, he was sick anyways, so like, it's kind of maybe for the best, right?
Fair, yeah, if it's been happening for a while then
Oh yeah, for like a couple of years now, so
yeah,
yeah. But
still never
anyways,
to let go, but rest in peace to him. Life
yeah,
on.
shit happens, right?
What happened?
Yeah. So
Um,
how you doing, man? How's your weekend been?
it's been good. I'm just working on some material, just dropping into some shows. Not like, yeah, I took this weekend off, like booking wise. Um, so it's been nice to kind of just run around the city, do spots. It's been a good little time.
Nice. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, I hear Calgary is a pretty good place for comedy.
Oh yeah, that's the spot.
Yeah,
There's three clubs here, like some pretty good indie shows too. It's a pretty
nice.
big scene. Like there were two like giant clubs last night sold out, like just packed
Oh, sweet.
in different parts of the city. Like it's the best. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
So yeah, well, what are we working with? What's the vibe today?
what's the vibe today? Just going with the flow, man. It's fucking Sunday, chilling. Um, tell me, man, when did you get into comedy? How did that all start?
It was sort of all an accident. I don't know, like I was 25. Was I 25 at the time? Yeah, I was 25 and I was living in Lethbridge, Alberta, like 2 hours south of Calgary here. And that's where I was going to university. And a friend of mine who ran the comedy club there, he was like doing a roast of himself. Like they would always do like these like Comedy Central style roasts of like prominent community members. And he was doing one of himself, and then he wanted a couple like non-comics on the show.
Yeah.
So he asked me to do it, and I was like, yeah, like no problem, whatever. And then I just really enjoyed like writing for it and all that. And it was a lot of fun to write. And then it was my first time really performing on stage, and that also was like it went really well. So then then everybody was like, you should just do stand up. And I was like, no, absolutely not, never. I want nothing to do with it. And yeah, then it just ended up sort of like I just went away. I was studying abroad. I was living in the UK for a semester. And just when I was out there, all I could think about was stand up. I was like, oh man, I actually really want to try it. Like once the opportunity was gone, I was like, I have to do it.
Yeah.
So
That
then,
that's kind of fucking weird though. Like talking about the that roast. Like,
yeah.
why would you want like non-comics to roast people?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think like it's a surprise for like audiences
Oh, okay, yeah.
because it makes them a lot like nicer in a weird way. But people love the surprise of like, oh snap, that guy who's not a comic is really funny. Especially
Yeah.
like a roast of a person. Usually their friends that know them well are not comedians. So
Okay.
you want someone who like really knows the person well. Um and yeah, so I think that was just where they were coming from with me. They're like, "Oh, you're like a funny enough guy and you know this guy really well."
Okay.
So we hop on. Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, and then once I got back, when I got back from the UK, I did a set like that week. Like I got back on the weekend, and I think it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I was at the club at an open mic, and I full steam.
how'd you do your first time?
Not bad. Like by now, I mean now having gone full time, I would. probably look at that as a bomb.
Yeah.
But at the time, I got like two big laughs in that set, and I was like so satisfied with myself.
Yeah, I
Uh,
bet. Yeah, I was loaded the first time I did stand up.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sounds
that always helped.
yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I've never drank, so I wouldn't know. But that is how most people start, is they're hammered.
Yeah. Um, so like are you from like where are you from originally?
Toronto born. I grew up in London. My family's from Sudan.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit all over the place. But I lived in Lethbridge longer than anywhere.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
what was your like upbringing like?
Um, it was kind of all over the place. It was like, yeah, it was like kind of like me and my whole family, in London. We were like, like sort of like bordering on like welfare, and yeah, the kind of the immigrant family experience. So like, there's a big East African population in London, so spent a lot of time in those kinds of circles. Um, going to I went to French immersion school, so I would go to like the school, and learn French, and then talk to my friends in English, and then my parents would speak Arabic at home, and then they also made me go to like Sunday school. So I had a big yeah, and then Sunday school was also for like Arabic and like learning like the Quran and stuff like that. So um very very busy, very busy. And then it was just us and my mom when I was 8. My dad went back to Sudan because he had some opportunities open up there. And yeah, so from age 8 to like 12, it was like just me, my two sisters, my mom, and yeah, and we were just making it work,
Yeah. So
just
when did you like move to Toronto?
Toronto. I was born there and left as like a toddler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I was like 2 or something when we left, so I barely
Okay.
even remembered it. We'd visited all the time, but I didn't. We had a lot of family friends in like Hamilton and all that, so we were in and out of there a lot, but don't consciously have like much of a memory like living there.
No. Um so like like who like influenced you to like do comedy?
Honestly, yeah, a bit of a lone wolf on that one. I think it was just like, obviously there was, influences on like, TV. I think the first person I ever saw was Russell Peters and Kevin Hart, I think, were like the first two people I ever watched. And I was like, I didn't even know you could do this. You can just be on a stage and tell jokes. And I loved watching it. I really loved watching it. But I remember what made me want to start stand up was two specials. It was Sticks and Stones by Dave Chappelle and Michael Che Matters by Michael Che from SNL.
Nice.
Those, like, yeah, those were the best things I'd ever seen. Like, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I didn't even know you could do stand up like that. Like, I thought you had to be big and goofy and accents, and these guys were just in the pocket and just saying how they feel. And that was like the best thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah. Um yeah, I never thought like I was never able to tell a joke, so I never even like attempted to fucking uh
Here, sorry. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
where are you? I can't
My
see
bad.
you.
My bad.
It's all good, man.
No, I just had to grab a tissue. I woke up a little sniffly this morning.
Oh yeah?
Just yeah, here, sorry.
No, it's
I'm
all good.
trying
Yeah,
not to
I
make
never
this
thought I was like able to like fucking like tell a joke. Like I
Yeah.
like I probably until like I wasn't like probably until 26-ish
Mm-hmm.
is when I like actually told my first joke.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's uh never even attempted to do stand up.
And how is it now?
Um well, I mean, practice makes perfect, right? You got to go out to like when I lived in Vancouver, I would go out like frequently,
Hmm.
and when I moved back to Nanaimo, well, basically 2024 was a fucking write-off for me because I was in rehab for almost the entire year.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, actually in Nanaimo, there's only like two, like like two legit spots to practice stand up.
Hmm.
And that would be actually one of them is actually at the SIP where you are performing on the 12th, that is.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, so you know, when a comic comes to Nanaimo, that's always like, like a big thing. But the SIP seems like it's they have like a monthly sort of like comedy like routine. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Okay.
sweet.
That's great. Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been there, so
Oh yeah, it's a good spot. It's always packed.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome. I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm pumped for it. Like, how far is it from Victoria?
The drive? Well, that depends. Are you a good driver or a shitty driver?
Well, I'm coming up with Nash Park, and he seems like a pretty nice driver.
Okay. Yeah,
Nash.
he'll probably be about, well, what time are you driving up at?
Oh, good question, actually. I
Yeah.
think we're coming up in like the early afternoon, like morning.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
or
yeah, it's
yeah.
a Tuesday. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be about maybe an hour and 40.
Okay. All right. But yeah, but on average it'd be 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on traffic and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If you drive like a little old fucking lady, you might be all day.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey man, I've had those days, man.
Yeah.
Especially in Alberta, you got a snowstorm, there's only one way to do it, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta go
actually,
the old lady route.
now that I think about it, I didn't drive for about 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when I moved to Vancouver when I was like, fuck, 20 ish. I didn't drive from like when I was like 20 till 26.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Like Vancouver is that's what I like about it. You don't need to drive out there.
No, you don't.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what I've always liked about it. Like, yeah, I'm big SkyTrain fan. A lot of people like to talk smack, but I'll tell
Yeah.
you right now, as a guy who lives in Alberta, where like there's no interest in public transit here at all, big fan of the SkyTrain. That thing will take you everywhere. I love that thing.
Yeah. Um, cool, man. So, like, have you ever had any memorable like bad gigs?
Oh, it's so many.
Oh, dude, tell me a story. I love a good bombing story.
I love a good bomb. There was one. Um, well, I don't know how dark should this get, but
Ooh.
a story I like telling is I was in Grand Prairie in like North Alberta, and it is, I mean, this is the worst city in existence. I like personally, if there's ever, if we're ever talking about kicking people out of this country, all right, we start there. Um, all right, this place is awful, and I've never heard of a good show in this place. I can't stand the people. I can't stand anything about this town, and I'm very open about this online.
Okay.
I absolutely hate the city of Grand Prairie. And there's this show, and it's like a rite of passage in Alberta. Like everybody, you go do this show. It's at like this casino, the Great Northern, and you perform at the back of this casino. And they get like this radio host to like bring you up, and that's the only time they're ever on stage in their lives is like calling up these like comics. So like it's always like they're messing up, their pronunciation's wrong, and you know then they're messing up your bio, and they're doing 50-50 raffles, and It's just a nightmare. It just is chaos. And then there's just 300 hammered people, like freaking rig workers. Like they don't know left from right at this point. Like it's 8 p.m. and they're just drunk out of their minds. And so they're either talking or just dead silent. There's always someone's asleep. Someone's always asleep. And yeah, and then I'm up doing this show, and I mean, we're just eating it. Like, I mean, I'm up there. I've probably been up there for like 15, 20, 30 minutes. And this guy's been like heckling me, and I've been sort of like ignoring it. And it's going so bad. And then he says something, and then it just like set me off. And I looked at this guy, I was like, and he looked terrible. Like this guy's like missing teeth. He's got like a dirty flannel on. He had that weird like flannel like hoodie combo. So like
Oh yeah, yeah.
straight, like he looked like he was homeless. He looked like he was at the show to be inside. And then yeah, so I told him like on stage, I was like, listen, man, after this show, I'm going to go out and buy a washing machine and then give you the box so that you have something bigger to sleep on tonight. Um, one of the craziest things I've said, I feel to like, I just said this to this guy, and then all of a sudden I'm killing. So now the room is on board. They're like, yes, we this is what we want. And then I went back to jokes and started bombing again. And then the staff came to me as I'm walking off the stage, and I'm like noticing towards the end of my set, they're like grabbing my stuff and
What?
like pulling them to the side, like near the stage. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I just, whatever. And then good night. And I go off to like meek applause, like barely anybody cares. Um, get off. And then they're like, hey, we grabbed your stuff. The table you made fun of, we're making like threats, and we heard them like saying some stuff. So we thought it's best that you go out the back, just as a safety measure.
Discreet.
Yeah, yeah. And so then I had to like sneak out behind the stage, and there's like another exit there, and then just walk like holding, just holding my stuff after bombing for an hour, and then just walk back to the hotel. Like, why did I ever come here? I've never been back to Grand Prairie since.
Okay. Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I could see that. A bunch of fucking
Yeah.
obnoxious drunk rednecks.
Oh yeah. And just the
Yeah.
worst like rig town you could ever go to. Like there's other rig towns and they're not this bad. Like Fort Mac isn't that bad. Like I was just in I guess not rigs, but like, like site workers and like Terrace and
Yeah.
I like that area in BC. These people they're fantastic. No problems. Grand Prairie truly just attracts the worst people on the planet.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing over there, but it's such a sad, just like like you're like there's people you see like they had dreams that died.
Ah.
You see it in this
Okay.
entire room. It's a room full of people that are just like, yeah, it's cocaine in the morning and it's fucking heroin or whatever the hell and meth at night, just so that we can fall asleep and like and our bodies hurt and whatever and well, our wives are cheating on us and the cities we're actually from. It's a miserable, miserable place. I don't know, man. No one's happy over there.
Okay. Good to know. I mean,
I
I'm
know.
probably never going there.
Good, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who watch this, don't go to Grand Prairie. Fuck them.
Don't ever go to Grand Prairie. Depopulate that shit. Let it die. Let it die.
Awesome.
Miserable place.
Awesome. So I don't want to sit here and like keep asking questions, man. I just met you. Start asking questions about me.
Oh no, my bad. Well, yeah, I was trying to. I don't know what the vibe is.
No, it's just laid back, man.
Yeah. No, we're just chilling. But no, I was. So I like. Have you done the road much? How much
N-
comedy are you doing?
I got a show coming up in October for charity.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some there's some good people on the lineup. There's Taylor Clark,
Yeah.
Peter Hudson, a couple other locals. But yeah, I'm hoping it does good because tickets are being donated to a women's recovery house
Hmm.
here in Nanaimo. So yeah, looking forward to that.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you born and raised in Nanaimo then?
yeah, man.
You
Yeah,
said you did a bit of time in Vancouver,
I
but yeah.
moved. Yeah, I'm born and raised here. I moved. Yeah, to Vancouver. Well, I went to film school.
Yeah.
When I was like 20-ish. Um, and then lived over there basically until I moved back August of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move back to Nanaimo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and then yeah, you mentioned like rehab in like 2024, all that. So like I'm guessing was that why you went back to Nanaimo? Was like to clean up type thing?
Partly that, plus there was just like a lot of fucking shitty people in my life over in Vancouver too. So I was
Yeah.
like sort of escaping also.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I spent I actually August 19th was the last time. August 19th of 2024 was the last time I got loaded. And it was
Okay.
actually at the SIP. I was doing stand up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then yeah, I got out of rehab in at the end of September
Okay.
of last year. And yeah, things have been good, man. Just started resurrecting my film career.
Okay.
Uh, I'm actually wrapping a comedy movie this month.
Amazing.
Yeah, and
And just like an indie thing or
oh
like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and we shot I think half here in Nanaimo and
Yeah.
the other half in Vancouver. But yeah, it's been solid.
And did you like write, produce it or
Yep,
yeah.
100%.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that's exciting stuff.
and I'm also a musician, so I'm actually scoring it too.
Damn. All
Yeah,
right. Multi hyphenate.
yeah, yeah. Fuck it, do it yourself, right?
Yeah, if you want it done right, that's what they say.
Yeah. And
Uh,
like, based on
yeah.
like past experiences too, I'm just like I can't fucking deal with people most of the time.
Fair.
Like it's fucking like like I had this fucking editor like a while back because I was like boozing so much that I was like I can't fathom editing right now, so I'll just fucking hire someone. So I hired this chick. It was just fresh out of school and she had like no experience. She sort of like bullshitted on her resume. And
Okay.
so she's pretty much wasted like 6 months of our lives just like not being able to like deliver like anything.
Hmm.
So yeah, based on that fucking mess, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna just do it myself. Don't be lazy. Just apply yourself. You'll get it done.
I mean, yeah, it's like I've always found, I mean, it's good to find people that are like skilled or like as committed as you are, especially if they're skilled in a different way than you.
Yeah.
But that's so hard to find, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And most people are not that serious. Most people don't care enough to try as hard. So like you'll come with this thing, it's like your baby.
Yeah.
And you wrote it and you shot it and you did all this stuff, you location scouted and freaking, you did all this whatever shot at crazy times of night and someone's holding a camera at a crazy angle just to get the shot that you want. And then yeah, then you find this editor who just like whatever,
Yeah. Pretty
who
much.
cares? And then, we ask, how's it going? It's, I'm working on it, don't worry. you
Yeah.
know and then it's like, okay, but can I like see like where are we, is there any progress here? I'm working on it, don't worry, it's almost done. it's,
Yeah.
it's been 4 months and you haven't sent a cut, like is there
I
Something.
know. I didn't even get a fucking proper trailer out of it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. It's frustrating, man. It's tough. Like, yeah, thankfully, like, I've had sort of like the spectrum of like people like that, of, ones that try and are skilled, and then ones that, you know, just do nothing, do whatever. And even then, there's still stresses, because now if they're also super passionate, and, they develop their own vision for what you're making,
Mhm.
and now those two things can clash when you're trying to put a whole project together. So like, there's always something like it's hard. It's hard making art, especially, and collaborating. But man, when it works, it's magic. It's great.
Yeah. I found like it's like do more with less.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that seems to be the route and it's fucking works, so
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
mean more and more. I mean, when well, it's not like we have any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we can get more if we wanted,
Yeah,
and
I'm not
that's the
Steven
problem.
Spielberg over here. Like, I don't have the fucking budget.
No, no,
Yeah.
yeah, we can't just sort of waltz into some freaking Hollywood studio and ask for $30 million to make a thing. It's like what I have is $30. Uh, yeah, you know, no gimbals, whatever. Like, and everybody has like this one thing that they brought. It's like, hey, I bought this one great camera with all the money I have. And this other guy's like, I got this computer with editing software, and it's all I have. And you're
Yeah.
like, I wrote this thing. I wrote. That's I got jokes and not much else. Because I know that's me. That's for sure me. Like I can't. I'm a Neanderthal. I can't edit. I can't do nothing. So it's yeah, trying to make stuff happen. It's yeah. You're always figuring out a way to do more with less. But man, like it is amazing what some people can pull off.
Yeah, man. Being creative, that's what I live
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So what kind of music do you make?
Oh, dude. Well, my first album's kind of a fucking mess because I was loaded for the whole thing and every song, but it's kind of cool though. Like, mm, on it now, it's every song is sort of different. So there's like a lot of like alternative rock. There's like two punk songs. There's like some rap rock.
Okay.
Um, there's like one that's sort of like trap and like house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and it has one of the most controversial album covers of all time on it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that was just kind of like a fluke. I was just like, I happened to be like looking through my phone one day, and I was like, wow, this is this is one hell of a picture. This should be the album cover, and that
Yeah.
was pretty much it. It was me snorting cocaine and meth off of a chick's tramp stamp.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. But yeah, it's my first album's like 10 tracks.
Yeah.
Um,
You've lived a life, my friend.
yeah, well, I have my moments. Uh, but I got like when I got out of rehab, I started like recording music like right away.
Yeah.
So like at a studio here in Nanaimo, I got like 14 tracks just sitting.
Right.
So I
Right
think
now.
yeah, right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think during the winter that would be cool to like because there's fucking nothing to do during the winter really.
No.
Everything sort of slows down. So I was thinking, well, let's hop in the studio and fucking finish these off and release them.
Do you feel like musically you've changed since getting sober?
Oh yeah, dude. Like I fucking like when I was in rehab, I wrote some banger songs, and when I was like
Yeah.
over the last few months, I wrote like 3 songs, and they're so fucking good. I was like, I gotta like these songs are gonna be on my third album, and they're gonna fucking like they're nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, that's exciting.
yeah. One song, how I would describe it is like like maybe like a slightly more aggressive like Rage Against the Machine.
Okay. More
Yeah.
offensive. Nice. All right.
And it's got some fucking like the guitar riff is just like so the riffs are just like so funky, but like equally funky
Mhm.
and heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Yeah. No, that's fun as hell. I mean, it's nice to see the because I know a lot of people, musicians tend to say a lot that like, how much they worry about like, oh, if I stop drinking, if I stop whatever,
Oh, I'm gonna
like
lose it.
I'm gonna lose it. Yeah. Did you worry about that?
No, because I started writing music at like a very young age.
Right.
So I
So it's
wasn't like
around
I wasn't drinking every day back then. So,
right. Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Okay.
um
Yeah. That's been there since before. Like you've always had it. Like
yeah, yeah,
that's
for sure.
right.
Yeah, it was just there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's nice. That's good, and it's nice that yeah, I think a lot of people lose comedy. Like I see it in comedy all the time of people that like they lose confidence in their jokes and their whatever because they stop smoking or they stop drinking. And yeah, but it sounds like you didn't even worry about that. You're like, no, like this is just never leaving me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
nice
it
to be
wasn't
doing
really a thought because like I kept like, when I was in rehab, I kept playing, I kept writing, so
it.
it if you do something every day, it's not gonna leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you mind me asking, what's rehab like? Like what happens?
Well, actually, at the time, I was like on the wait list for like several, so like it was kind of like a waiting game, which really fucking sucked.
Hmm.
And I ended up getting like going into one that I had like I didn't really like know like the backgrounds on them, and then I like when I got accepted, the first one I accepted, I just grabbed it,
Hmm.
and I ended up going into like a really fucking shitty one. So it was like a cross between how would I describe it? It was a cross between more of like a halfway house and a
Okay.
homeless shelter. So we had like everyone was like on house arrest,
Okay.
like with like fucking like low
Yeah.
jacks
Um,
on. And then we had like some like fucking like homeless people. And then we had like there was like this fucking one guy who was like I heard that like he was like an arms dealer who got like who became addicted to coke, and
hmm.
then he like got like in trouble with the law because he was like beating his wife or significant other, and then that's how
Yeah.
he ended up in jail, and then that's how he ended up in like where we were.
Right.
Yeah, but I heard he got kicked out of
Oh, yeah, I guess yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it sounds like he had bigger problems.
yeah, well, he wasn't really the nicest individual, so
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I met kind of for my time there. I'd say I kind of like to think I met the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Hmm.
But you know, I'm still sober today, so that's cool.
Yeah, something worked.
Yeah, something worked.
Honestly, it might be there might be like a scared straight thing about it.
Um,
Like the good rehabs, they like take care of you and it's all serene and you're in spas and shit. But
yeah,
the bad rehabs, you meet an arms dealer who beats his wife, and
yeah.
you're like, I was like, I don't want to be that guy, you know?
No, but no, you just said a good point though, because
Yeah.
like what you kind of said was like there's like what they say the rock bottom theory.
Right.
So yeah, that actually happened for me in
Okay.
September of fucking 2023.
Okay.
And so after that, that's when I was like, okay, I gotta fucking get help.
Hmm.
And then that's when I like put myself on like the waiting list for like a bunch of those rehabs, and yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No.
the rock bottom theory, I guess you would say, scared me straight.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And so yeah, it was like you hitting that and then realizing, okay, like you know, for whatever reason, I didn't see it before, but now clearly something is wrong. I need to get help.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
yeah. And I mean, and then what are like the staff like? Like, are they
They were pretty fucking incompetent when I was there.
okay? Yeah.
Yeah, they were fucking really incompetent. And actually, when I left abruptly, I went back in April,
Hmm.
and like all the staff got fired. They got replaced. And they kind of like cleaned it up, I guess you would say. So
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Um, because it's actually kind of pissed off. It's actually kind of a nice place now to be at.
Sorry, say that again.
Is I was actually kind of pissed off because it's now it's like
Oh, it's
kind of
nice now.
it's nice
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what good
yeah.
does that do with me? I'm not there.
Yeah,
uh,
that's like the yeah, no. That's like what girls say when they've been with a guy for a long time and they break up with him. And
yeah,
then you date like a and then he dates like a new girl and then she's like, "No, like I did all the work on him."
yeah,
Like what they like all the good things he's gonna do for you, I taught him. And now you get all the benefits, you know? It's like, yeah, you went there and and the arms dealer. I mean, the arms dealer probably really cleaned this place up, if we're being honest.
I don't really know. I just from what I remember, he was like a fucking infant. He would just like throw like temper tantrums and just
Yeah.
like spaz out frequently. And then at
Well,
some point, I guess he got the boot. So
well,
for
that's what I'm
whatever
saying
reason,
though. Like is like with that guy, he like it's those messed up guys that bring out all the incompetence of the staff. Like
yeah,
where it's the most clear, you know what I mean?
hmm,
Because if everyone comes in and they're chill, the staff can get away with being incompetent.
yeah,
Because it's like, all right, we just hang around and these guys just, we just make sure they don't do heroin.
yeah,
And
babysitters,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
pretty
Whereas like,
much.
okay, there's a guy that like needs attention and a guy that needs whatever, and now all of the flaws are like glaring.
Yeah,
And then, so what I'm saying is I think the arms dealer saved your rehab.
yeah, maybe it's a
Mostly tongue
possibility.
in, it's mostly tongue in cheek, but yeah.
Mostly, possibly, who knows? But
Who
yeah,
knows?
yeah, it was. Yeah, they're just I don't know,
Yeah.
incompetent. I don't know. They fucking failed they scored the lowest on their exams and they got a job there.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah, yeah,
seems
yeah.
like.
They went to that spot. Is
Yeah.
it in like just a random like neighborhood? Like is it just like a house?
Yeah, it's just like a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a facility. It's not.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a life I don't really yeah, like I've never like I before comedy I was a support worker.
Okay.
So I worked in like disability so it was like a lot of like adults with intellectual disabilities. And we had a couple clients that were in and out of rehab, but I've never been to one, I've been to
Yeah.
group homes. I worked in group homes for a long time. And and that was its own thing, but that also it was a different set of challenges. There were some guys that were like drug induced mental illness.
Okay.
So then they were dudes that because of drug problems now have mental issues for the rest of their lives. And then but most people were born with stuff. Like it usually is people on like the fetal alcohol spectrum or
Mm,
things like that. And and that was already something like crazy. That was already nuts. So like I don't know, like I feel like rehab is like a notch higher.
mm.
Um
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
and it needs a level of support that yeah, it sounds like a lot of people weren't getting, but hey, I'm glad the place is better now.
Yeah, me too, man.
Do we are we gonna like reset this call? It looks like it's about to end here.
Yeah, it is about to end. Yeah, let's reset it. If your band's looking for their next gig or you happen to be passing through Nanaimo, BC and wanting to crush some beers and bang your fucking heads, well, look no further.
hit up the Globe Live Studio. Go to www.theglobelivestudio.com to check out their calendar or book your next gig. Be there or be square, baby.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good, man. Yeah, I never had that. Well, I've never had it stop and said, hey, you have to wait 10 minutes before you start again.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that. I don't
Yeah.
think.
It's all right. I just went and took a piss, so.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you were talking about you were a support worker?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I was kind of just comparing it a bit to at least the closest way I could relate to a story about rehab was just the clients that I worked with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was yeah, no, it was just kind of a crazy time, but I still never like saw them. Like it would just be like, you know, a client, especially when I was working day program, a client would just disappear.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, "Hey, where is he?" I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. They're like, "Oh, he's in rehab." Okay. Well, I guess we'll see him when we see him.
Yeah. It actually just made me think, like, because my current day job is at a retirement home.
Oh, okay.
So there's like three different like stages of like elderly people, where
Mm-hmm.
it's like you have like some that are like, well, you have some who are like, how should I say this? They can wander off on their own, but there are workers there, like they have like cooks and shit. And then there's others that
Yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
are like,
They can wander off. I'm sorry, that's
yeah.
so funny.
Then they have like
Yeah,
others who
we
are
leave the
like
kitty door
fucking,
open for him,
yeah, then they have others who are like half there,
Yeah,
but they're still allowed to like wander, but
right.
they can't like leave a certain floor. I guess.
Oh, okay, right. They can roam the floor,
Yeah,
go to the games room, watch the news,
yeah,
and then come back.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then last but not least, they
Hmm.
have people that are like
Yeah, out to lunch.
just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's really fucking weird is I actually haven't told this on this fucking podcast,
Yeah.
but I think it was like within my first month there, I was sort of like in training at that point, and I saw someone, uh, someone from my past that was in there,
Okay.
and he was just gone. He didn't like recognize me or anything. It was
Oh,
like really weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just full like dementia.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Was it,
Yeah.
and was he just there with like Alzheimer's type thing, or was it like?
I would assume so. I
Mhm.
didn't like. I'm not there to get into like
Fair enough. Yeah,
play
yeah, yeah, yeah.
detective about people's lives, but
Yeah. Well, I guess because you knew him, I was curious, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen him. Didn't see him last time I saw him. I was actually out for dinner. Um, here in Nanaimo, and this is probably around COVID because like I remember everyone like was like pretty much wearing masks. So,
Yeah.
but he was like fine back then. But now he's just gone.
Damn.
Yeah,
What floor do you work on? Or do you work like on all of them?
on all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was very interesting though working there because it gives you a certain perspective on people. I guess you would
Hmm.
say because like I
Right.
don't, you know, I've worked like various shifts of the day, and like I don't see a whole lot of visitors going into that place,
Yeah, no,
which is
I've
sad.
heard.
Which is
Yeah, I was
sad.
gonna say I've heard they're like lonely places, man. These
Oh
retirement
yeah.
homes. They're not because yeah, like I'm East African. Like our part of the world, those don't even exist. Like old folks homes are like something they warn us about. Like when like when I told them I was coming to Canada, I was like, just so you know, they don't care about their old people. They don't love their parents. You know, like
Yeah,
because like old folks homes are like unheard of in Africa and like a lot of Europe and a lot of Asia. It's, you just take care of your family. They just, they get old and they stay with you, you know?
yeah,
No matter what the issues are, you figure it out. If their issues are really medical, then if you can afford it, you get a nurse, and if not, they die.
yeah,
But but they're with you. They're at home with the family.
yeah. Home care.
So yeah, when we come here, well, I mean, I was born here, but but I remember that was one of the first things people warned me about. Like when I was moving back, like I went to high school in Sudan. And when I finished, I was moving back to Canada, and that I remember like a few people they're like, just so you know. So yeah, it's like when you get old there, you die alone, you
Yeah,
know? And yeah, so it is like and then there is a real like a genuinely like sad thing there of like, oh yeah, like, like you work there, you're like, oh yeah, like a lot of people here are alone.
yeah. I mean, whoever told you that, they're not wrong.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm getting is like there is like and I don't know if it's like a bigger cultural thing or whatever, but yeah, the like it's something I've never understood here where it's like, you turn 18, your parents kick you out the house, you gotta go figure it out, whatever, and then and then you get old, and then and they get old, and then it's like you kick them out their house, I guess. And it's this weird, it's a very isolating way people go through life here. That's always, I don't know, that it's always made me nervous. That's a scary thing about living here is like, yeah, you can live this full whatever, and then once you're not like useful anymore,
Yeah,
they just put you in these homes.
yeah, pretty much.
And that's it. Like there's just no, they just throw money at, this company.
Yeah, yeah, just throw money at the situation.
Yeah, and then you can't leave your floor, bro.
You know, does that fucking suck?
Like that's literally, that's Gen Pop.
Fucking
That's prison,
sucks.
bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. People gotta, these more families gotta stick together, man. This shit's scary. We're all gonna be working for Amazon soon. We gotta stick together.
You know, this conversation just made me realize
What's
I'm never getting married.
up?
Never getting married. Fuck
I'm
that.
good. What the hell,
C-
man?
Why? We don't die alone anyway, so why would I get married to
Marry an immigrant.
marry an immigrant, hey?
That's what you gotta do. Marry a Filipino woman. She'll take care of you. Her family will take care of you.
I'll remember that.
All right, Filipino. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, Filipino, Mexicans, like a lot of Latinos, their families stick together, bro. Africans, their families stick together.
Okay.
Eastern Europeans too.
Eastern Europeans,
Yeah,
Filipinos, and Africans.
Africans, and Italians, great. Yeah, Italians are great for it. Go to any Italian's house. There's an old lady in the basement making sauce and pastas. And and there's yeah, so you got to marry somebody from a collectivist like culture.
Okay.
That's what you want. So,
I'm updating my Tinder profile right after this.
right now. It's
Fucking
like
A.
I want nothing west of like what I'm trying. Let me get. I'm gonna get a map out. Give me a sec here. All right. Here's what you want. Here's what you want right here. Europe, the continent. You want nothing west of, I would say like Poland.
Nothing west of Poland.
Yeah. Then that's when you start entering old folks' home territory. All right.
Nothing,
Yeah, I'd say like once you start hitting Eastern Europe, everybody
nothing,
starts taking care of their families more.
nothing west of Poland.
Yeah, yeah, write that in your bio.
I am, dude. Check it. Oh, you
Hell,
can't really see
oh, hell yeah.
it.
Perfect. Nothing west of Poland.
Nothing west of Poland.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Thanks.
Yo, anytime, anytime, really.
Yeah.
And then yeah, but then once you get to America, you go south, it's fine. So yeah, Mexico, Guatemala, Cuba, these are great. Puerto Ricans, fantastic. These people take care of themselves. They take care of each other.
Good to know.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Then you get to die with family, you know? None
Yeah,
of them speak English though. So, you know,
that's okay.
that's okay. Your wife does. Your wife speaks English.
Did she have to?
No, she doesn't have to. I mean, it would be nice if you spoke the same language.
How about if she only spoke half English? Like her English wasn't that good.
Yeah, if it's enough, you know, if she can say I love you, then
Yeah, that's all I want. I love you. Like I love you too, baby.
yeah, I love you, you're doing great. And
Yeah.
then that's all. That's all I need. Those two sentences, we can have a whole life together.
Love it. Um, cool, man. So you're here on the 12th.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here on the 12 or in Nanaimo on the 12th. It's my first time
In Nanaimo?
performing. First time in a first time on the island past Victoria.
Dude, awesome.
I've never been on Vancouver Island and not in Victoria.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm very, very excited. Nanaimo, Courtney, and Port Alberni. You been to those places?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like really small towns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
they, I'm guessing, are they pretty like blue collar? Like what's the vibes of
Yeah,
those?
I would say blue collar. Um,
I might
what's
have to
that?
dust off some old dick jokes, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that. You might as well.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just trying to think of this one street in Port Alberni that's kind of rough.
Mm,
It's they have like this like little venue on the street. It's called the Rainbow Room,
okay.
and
Already scary. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's like sort of like the East Hastings of Port Alberni, but like a little more tamer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
there's not a lot of places I've seen as crazy as like the East Hastings, sort of like Cordova part of Vancouver.
I lived there for so long.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's it's The
I
Walking Dead.
I couldn't even imagine what it looks like now because I haven't been there in fucking years. But
Oh, it's worse. Yeah, years,
yeah,
it's worse.
it was bad then. But I could only imagine what it's like now. So
I was there like a week ago. It's I was there last weekend. Yeah.
yeah, I'm actually filming there on the 13th in Gastown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
So I will
nearby.
I will be there essentially.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a show in Gastown on the 16th.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Where's that at?
Little Mountain Gallery.
Okay, yeah, I know that where that
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yeah, so doing a nice little West Coast run here.
nice.
Um, should be fun. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I think we covered a lot today. It was awesome talking to you.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Um, yeah, man, anytime. Yeah, I'm stoked for your show. You're with Nash Park?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's fucking funny.
he's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love Nash. I did the tour with him in North BC. We were like Prince George and Prince Rupert Terrace, and there was another one in there. I'm blanking on it now. But it's man, it was a party. It was a party. He was so fun to work with, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited to do it again. I'm excited to get back out with him, and he's hilarious. He's such a good comic, and Got a fun lineup of excited whites,
Yeah.
and they're gonna get out there and talk their shit, man. So yeah, hopefully, so yeah, you're coming out. We're gonna see
Yeah.
that.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Well, then I'll be excited to see you in person.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to the show, and yeah, I'll post on my socials.
Cool.
Um, yeah, bring a buddy out with me, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on.
Cool, man. Well, you have a good day, man,
You
and
too.
we'll talk soon. Okay.
Talk soon.
Peace.
Peace.